welcome to new training from ITeLearn. This is in the digital branding and marketing space. We've been doing this activity, I would say, from as long as ITeLearn has been there, because our company of training is totally digital and online. So it becomes very critical on how do we build a brand in the digital community and how do we market it so that customers come to our website, come to our mobile apps, and we can do more interaction with them. So the whole concept of we take a company or any idea and kind of give it a complete branded shape in an online world comes under the digital branding. How do we project ourselves? And then comes the marketing. I can open one of the world's most beautiful offices or showrooms or anything, shopping centers. But if there are no customers walking in, all that does not make sense. So in today's world, it is very, very critical that we get audience to our applications. And that whole process of how do we bring them and keep them with us falls under digital branding marketing. One of the most sought after career globally. This specific skill set that you have will make you be able to start your services from home anywhere in the world. This is one of the few departments which has totally gone for work from home options. So you really don't need to sit with the engineers and do it as long as they know what they need to be doing. So as part of this program, we want to make sure that you all are able to get a good idea of this career option and how you could choose to see if this fits your career goals. So I would love to introduce to you Krishna and Giri. Both have been working together along with me in Atomic 77 for well over 2 years, I believe. Yeah. And what we primarily did in this team is, it's more like a research lab. We try and do a lot of experimentations and we try and see how we do as a business in digital. So many parameters that we compare. We have to track down a lot of statistics and the whole science of the skill and tools that you acquire to be able to work in this field is what we will impart in this training. So before I move forward and have Krishna talk about more on this, I would love to do a few poll questions to you. This will really kind of help us in understanding your concept. The first question should be on your screen. This basically talks about how many of you are aware of digital marketing. So team, sometimes I'm dropping the word branding or marketing. Consider all the same for now. I will show you later how it gets split. So I request all of you to please take your votes and tell us what you know about it. Do you know what it is? Or kind of an idea or no idea at all? I'm going to give 5 more seconds for all of you to complete your votes in, everyone. Not many votes are coming to you. I'm going to close the poll in 5 seconds. All of you. So, can you all see the poll results? So, 2/3 of you are aware, 1/3 of you have no idea. So, no one is in between. So, either you are aware or not. Thank you, team. That really kind of gives us some idea. Maybe this one. A little bit more deeper on the same question. Do you know these terms? SEO, SMO, SEM, SMM. What do these mean? I think by end of the day, if we are experts in this methodology and technique, that is what we provided for the audience. Alright, I've just got 17% votes in team. I'm going to pause it for 5 seconds. Alright team, I'm going to close the poll now. Not too many people have voted, but we need to move on. So team, 67%, again 2/3 yes, 1/3 just, and that's fine. So we're trying to assess where we are overall and what we're doing. I would like Krishna to now kind of take forward from here. I'll hide this back to a screen on what the slides are. Krishna, the main purpose is to try and see and help our audience in building a career. I know we focused on IT, but a lot of times we forget that there's some amazing career and jobs in these spaces. And it is such a beautiful field that number one, there is no programming or coding. It is all tools based and process based. And it's a very nice, diligent job that we can sit at home and do. And I believe my students who are working and who are spending 2 hours learning from us can also maybe spend 2 to 3 hours working part-time and creating this portfolio for themselves, wherever they are in the world. So how do we build that? And I think this is the agenda that we have, right, Krishna? What is digital marketing? Why do we use it? Benefits? What are the strategies and best practices that we need to follow? What do we do in this course? And what all are consisting in your career opportunities? I think primarily same line of what we talk. Krishna, do you want to talk about from here? Maybe keep it.
Yeah, hi team, this is Krishna. So basically, I'm starting about what is digital marketing. It's a process of building and maintaining customer relationships. Like customer relationship means, like example, what the Karthik says. So one shop is there, and between the customer and our digital marketers, building relations through online activities like promoting the products and selling the products in online. So that type of exchange of ideas, like the services are satisfy the goals of all parties. So basically, the digital marketing, the name of digital marketing is only the thing is we have to sell our products and build our brands through online. So this is the basic thing of digital marketing.
Sure. And I think the concept that we have to build and maintain. Build is basically trying to attract customers to our website. Visitors coming in. Maintain is how we build relationship with them on a regular basis. Nurture, because that's when sales are.
Yes.
So what are the benefits we have?
Benefits may coming to benefits puts the consumer in control. Consumer in the sense like what do you say?
Like customer and
like
customer,
yes, exactly.
Of the product or website.
Yes.
We want to put focus on them.
Yes.
And see that they have how they want to. So what does it mean in control means here?
In control, we have taken control with consumer because we suggesting the more ideas about how to sell products, how to promote, how the product it should be shown like in digital way.
Yes.
So this is coming under the control. Consumer in our control.
Sure. Provides convenience.
Convenience means we basically we give a lot of ideas about the competitors, how our competitors are doing, how they're pricing, they give pricing the products and selling the services. Like that, you are convincing them.
No, this is more like convenience. Provides convenience and then drives brand loyalty. Yes. So that they retain to continue to shop.
Yes.
For example, let's say I buy from Amazon or Swiggy or fast food things, I will continue to do it. That's my loyalty. I use Uber, I will not use Ola. Like this is my brand loyalty. I'm comfortable. That's the thing. You get comfortable with brands. reduces the selling cycle. I think that is key, right? How fast can we help the customer
to selling the
to make a decision?
Yes.
Builds your brand. I think that is very critical because loyalty is to customers once they come in.
Yes.
Building a brand is outside as knowing that, oh, there's something here.
Yes.
So awareness, anxiety, something that we try to attract.
In our world, I will say our brand is there.
Yeah.
So go through the brand and building our brand more.
Right.
Reach more people to.
Right. I think it is measurable. This portion becomes very key, Krishna.
Yes.
This is one of the only few fields I believe that is absolutely measurable.
Sure.
Because it is all numbers based, statistics.
Exactly.
Statistics like what? Like how many visitors came to our website,
Yes.
how long did they stay, which page did they watch, where did they come from, where did they go from.
How much time spending in that page.
Correct, which and so on. And what links did they click. So we need to measure that.
Yes.
That is important. Unless I measure, I don't know how we do. And this measurement is just not for us, it is also for our competitors. And a lot of these tools that we're talking about will help us not only track our data but also our customers. Then there's measures like your social media, let's say your YouTube channel or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. How do you have your social network well maintained? How are we connecting with them? Then there are things like subscription lists or email broadcasts and so on. How do we ensure that we keep building this database so our customers regularly get our information? We need to look at competitors and see how we stack upon them. We need to look at search engines and what are those keywords that the search engines are recognizing us for, and how do we develop so that we rank better. And there are amazing number of other things, team, in this. We talked about backlinking and blogging and so on how we do a lot of stuff. All of this, team, that you see primarily, one of the first things that we typically try to take care of is Google search engine. We've considered that Google will guide us in how we are working. Is it a good practice or a bad marketing practice? Do they want to keep us white label or they want to blacklist us? All that control happens with powerful search engine companies like Google, Bing, Yahoo, and social medias like YouTube, Facebook, wherever there's audience. Now, from a Google's point, it is very simple. I don't care who you are as a company. As long as, oops, 20%. As long as you are able to write content for your customer, create ideas and solutions for them in a good manner, they're happy. All this says content is king or customer comes first. And that one methodology all through team creates this multi-billion-dollar industry. And when we talked about outsourcing and work from home, this is perfect. Because even if I stay thousands of miles away from you and I don't get a chance to look at how you're doing here, with just this measurability, I know if you're working fine or not. I don't need to look beyond. I don't need to see what you did in the complete 8 hours. At the end of it, have we made progress or not? It is that simple. It is like your education for kids. Every grade you may see an improvement because gradually they're building it. The same thing here. That's how individuals come across. Cost effectiveness?
Yes, cost effective. It means we are spending a lot of money through ads and publicity, like things, what are the products and services. But this is not under control only because we spend little amount with reach more people. It reach more people through online, like promoting in social media websites, like that. So it is the cost effective.
Right. Now, it is, again, I think this is very important thing. If you look at any popular, be it Facebook or Google and so on, there are two versions of it. Always remember this thing. they will let you put content on their network for free and promote it. So my social network, my emails, my website, content is good, search engine is recognized. So the free comes extensively, even Facebook, you put a post or a video and you say friends please like it. So you're able to do all this free.
Yes.
And suddenly they said, you know what guys, I'll give you an option. Pay us money and we will make sure that your results will come on the top 3 before the actual search results come. They're called as advertisements. So those ads that you see on all these banner ads, video ads, text ad on networks like Facebook and Google are all done by customers who are trying to attract more and more. Free works till a certain extent, but we know that if I have to spend money, when we spend money, that's when we get returns. That is how the balance between how much free and how much we spend to get the right amount of output. That is the cost-effective solution.
Yes, exactly.
So I can be zero here and I can spend $1 million here. Or I could do million here and zero here. What we are trying to say, what is the right optimum? Some businesses 80-20 is fine, some business 20-80. And that is the science that we have to evolve and come up with a strategy for any micro, small, medium-sized enterprises. Great. So let's move on to the next slide, and I'm going to quickly test this. All right. Sure.
So what does the digital marketing consist of? In complete digital marketing consists of first website design, user experience. It's a basic thing, like no need to about like coding thing and all. Just basic thing like WordPress. It's a CMS content management system like that. You have to create a basic website design. So nowadays a lot of tools is there. Designing the 1 or 2 pages websites, like customizing, easy way of thinking. So there is the user experience, user coming into website design, the first thing, and then search engine optimization. Once our website is ready, whatever it may be, 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, some other pages. So then you have to that website should be in Google search engine. You have to be visible to the customers or audience. So that is comes under the search engine optimization. This is the SEO thing. Like for example, you take a keyword. For example, how to sell my mobile through online. So I have to create a lot of research on keywords, how competitors are doing, competitors which keywords are using, like how to sell mobile in through online. So that based on that, I am analyzing the keywords. Then I will prepare content those keywords. Then I will put the content in our website. So once the web page is ready, then I will submit to the page in search engine. So this comes under the search engine optimization. Our page will be visible on the Google search engine.
Sure, that's exactly what I was talking about, search engine optimization. That's a big strategy. Under that, there's a lot that we have to see.
Yes.
It is primarily for Google, Bing, Yahoo search engines.
Yes.
And how do we, our website, come and people search for relevant content? In the first page, second page, in the first page, first 3 or not, and so on.
Yes.
Multiple people. That's what. Okay. Pay-per-click.
Pay-per-click means PPC, like a paid advertising. Like once a product should be, you want more sales on the particular product, you have to spend some money to Google advertisements. Our page should be on top 1 to 3 results in the first page of Google.
So this is exactly what I was talking about in the earlier slide, free and paid. So you could not spend any money and still get a decent SEO. You could enhance that more paid. Sure. Social media marketing.
Same, social media marketing is also paid in social media. That is pay per click is on Google. Social media in SMM means social media marketing in social like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. So from there you have to put more ads and spend. But according to Google and social media, Google little bit costlier. Social media is little bit cheap. Like advertising in social media platforms, like preparing the image, slides, and
Why should
videos.
Google be more expensive than, let's say, Facebook ad or LinkedIn?
Google, for example, take social media thing. You have to target somewhere like some people who are like pages, some audience, that type of things. But coming to Google, it's little bit higher because more advertising on different websites, competitor websites like our type, what our products, who are selling their products on their websites. They putting the banner ads like big way. So that's what Google charge more than social media.
Right, and I think it's also another one could be quality of leads.
Yes.
Second could be, see, in Facebook or LinkedIn, I'm generally surfing.
Yes.
Generally
Surfing.
casually cooking. In that casual attitude of mine, if I see an advertisement, I'm not really motivated to click on it. But I go to Google search engine for a specific question or an answer.
Specific keyword.
I'm going for the purpose, and that's why Google pay-per-click could be expensive, but also more effective.
Effective.
So, end of the day, I think these companies have realized where is which market, and they price their advertisements accordingly. Cool. And social media optimization
is a free thing. Like optimization means preparing content, like putting hashtags in the content and giving. For example, any event promotions, we have conducting any event, so you have to create the event also in Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn also. Like event in particular time and date. Just go to this event and all. So optimization comes under in YouTube also. We're preparing more videos and slides like put it in YouTube, getting more like putting content also like tags, keywords, and description thing. So that this all comes under optimization thing.
Sure. So I think we know between SEO and PPC, SMM and SMO. They're like free, paid, free, paid, free, something like that. And then we have email marketing. So once we collect the subscriptions, we regularly kind of keep in touch. But then we're forgetting of other ways of marketing in this. Maybe text is also there. Then voice broadcasts are there. And then finally we have the CRM. The thing about CRM, I think end of it is all coming to CRM. We getting the visitors to the website is all here. Once they come to the website and stay and how the user experience is, the complete management of it from the time they know about us to the time they make a purchase comes in the CRM. So that is an amazingly critical thing. You remember in entry to IT, I was talking about CRM so much. Now this is that skill where significant enhancements will happen. Awesome. Exciting career, constant changes in technology and competition, constant interaction with advertisers and vendors, have a lot of opportunities and huge growth in sector. Better paying domain. So team, I will tell you my perspective, okay? I think it is a brilliant career. Exciting is a very, very understatement. From my perspective, there are only two people. One is a regular working hard, a digital marketer, and there is a ninja who is an expert at this. Very simple thing. It's just nothing but part of a few concepts or methodologies and tools. And very, very systematically, diligently, these digital marketers have to sit down and work on them. Multiple things like updating the website, updating social media, taking a post or video that we created and putting it in different blogs and forums, a constant activity. And amazing thing in terms of how people enjoy this work. Great career, awesome work from home opportunity, will not pay you as much as an IT would, but the output or outcome of these things are significant here. Now, constant changes in technology and competition is very simple. What we learned in SEO skills, SMM, SEM, and so on, maybe a year old, maybe 2 years old. And what is happening is competitors are really cashing out. The minute Google launches a new algorithm or a way to search, all these digital marketers globally go and break it. And they go front of the league and try and get themselves. So there is a constant change and competition is insane. It puts you at a regular need of updating your skill. Not so much, it is just like you learn new concepts every week. Oh, I can do this video posting in YouTube better. Oh, you know what, that's a good idea. Why don't we create an event in Facebook and then promote it in LinkedIn? Concepts like that. How do we get to that? That constant changes is significantly driven by heavy competition and giants like Google. Constant interaction with advertisers and vendors. It's a very interactive field. It is something you interact on email or chat or telephone or website or social media. So you are interacting with the customer. You are the face of it. Lot of opportunities and huge growth team. This is an understatement. Better paying domain. What is domain in India, Krishna?
In India.
Better paying domain. Digital marketing is.
Yes, digital marketing. Like example, I'm saying in Hyderabad, they have a company called Internet Digital. Internet Digital. Yes. They have only two products, like in-house products only, like the momjunction.com and stylecraze.com. Trust me, do you know how much they are earning per blog? Only the two are blogs. Like they are earning per blog around 5 to 6 crores through only Google Ads.
Community.
Yes, only Google Ads. They're preparing only content, put that content in that website, and share it to all social media, getting more traffic, more organic traffic. So that type of only they are earning that much amount, not selling any products, any services. So in that domain, like Internet Digital, paying more on like in SEO.
So they focus more on SEO.
Like the two products, how much team members are there? 80 to 100 people, only for SEO. And around 75 people are in content writing. So it's a very, nowadays, it's a huge growth in digital marketing also. But the main thing is the content. Content. At the end of the day, content is the key.
Great. Cool. Now, I would also like you to take the team Krishna wants to maybe some websites where we talk about career in this. But let's move to the next slide first. Come on. Is it the last one?
Yes, 6 slides.
I think it's the last one, right? Now, Krishna, what are the typical tools or technologies that people use? And I want to talk more on that. What is it that we've been doing? So, if you talk about Atomic 77 Academy, I'm sure the date may not be correct. I think we talked about very similar in terms of what we do. So under digital branding and marketing, this is how we kind of divide it.
Yes.
There is part of branding is how we show up, how we present it to the audience. So right from logo, graphics, color combinations, how we design our content or brochure. Do we need to build a mobile app or a web app, and how that interaction will be? Landing page is an amazing option. For example, this is the landing page. One message, one clear objective. So this is an example of a landing page. And then email template. Because when we keep communicating to customers, we want to ensure that we standardize our process. So under each of them, what is it that we do? What are the technologies or skills that we learn? All the details are out here. Now this by itself is a mega field. They're looking to specialize in one or two areas within them. Not everything. You would very hardly find someone who's an expert in all of this. For example, myself, I would say I'm good at landing page, email template, web design, but not very good here, and so on. So that's how you kind of even out a team which works into both. So in terms of the details of what we're trying to do, the basic level training will give you an introduction, but you need to understand more from a how do we present it in a social media environment, how do we create the brand awareness, what is the strategy, and this has to be custom built for each customer. And the point is very simple, team. We need people now. We have projects, we have work. We want to be able to train you and deploy them, and you will understand how this career is built. So because of our need for project works and to complete that, it is extremely important that we have some great team associates. And this is the reason we are starting it quickly. And at the end of it, we want to be able to package everything and say, listen, I'm a certified digital marketer or digital brand, and so on. Now, digital marketing, you'll see the same things that we spoke as SMO. Analytics is very critical because we look at measurement. So how do we measure? Look at analytics, look at the visitors. And Google Analytics is just one of the hundreds of tools. How do we visualize the data and make business decisions? That is important. We spoke about CRM, we spoke about email marketing, paid ads, landing pages as well. Now, in this specific criteria, what we're trying to ensure is how do you get a career start? One of the websites that I've been looking to hire digital marketers for over a decade, team is Upwork.com. Freelance digital marketers, branders, it could be anyone with in accounting or software or graphics and so on. But you will see a lot of those job requirements here. So let us say I'm looking for someone in marketing, and I get here. This is one website you should see. The other is Fiverr.com. I'm talking about how are people setting up their own capability centers and stores and start working for global customers. So for example, if you look at them, they're putting their per hour rate and also as to what they're good at. So let's say, for example, Victor now is in Ukraine and $30 per hour. If you look at the profile, I don't know how much let us see. These are the specialties. Now I'm sure that $30 an hour is expensive, but I'm sure that this person has built it that way over a period of time. May have started work at more than less than $30 an hour. See how they have been earning. Some projects are just $20, $1. So these activities, team, are very critical to create your profile. When you get trained, when you get your comfortable bearings, you go to places like Upwork or Fiverr and look at how you can find talent or put talent. So, for example, we see social media marketing. So I click under that section, and inside, what is the main platform you need help with? So what they try to do is, if it's Facebook, so and so, Twitter, so and so people, and as you go down, you'll see the different promotions that are being done. Say, advertise your Facebook page. So the thing about Fiverr is very simple. Any services are all $5. That is the standard thing. For $5, you can get a lot of things. Now, what these providers do is they will have a $5 product and they'll say, for upgrade, hey, pay me $250 for this, or $300 for this. And so anything that you require, team, you could go in here, give clear requirements, look at some inspirational designs, and say, can you do it? Put up a bid, and you'll get a lot of subscribers putting into it. It's a long process, team. You won't become an overnight internet success with job created there where people come and start applying for you. No. It's going to take time, but at least you know that you do it decently well, you keep it, and start with, don't necessarily $30 now, start with $5 now, $10 now. Build your portfolio. See, it's worked for 4,110 hours. That's solid 2 years of work. And sitting in Ukraine or anywhere, $70,000 in 2 years, that's amazing. That is what people are building, and that is what you really need to look at. Because end of the day, if you look at IT, how many opportunities are there? SAP is there, testing is the Java, BI, AI, machine learning. It's endless, correct? As part of all that, end of it, websites will be there. The business I have to promote. I don't care what app you have, so on. If digital marketing branding doesn't happen, all your app development, web apps, whatever you did, everything is absolutely gone down the drain. There's no customers, there's no business, does not matter how good your product is. These skills are important. And companies like Upwork are an amazing platform that you build skill and say, you know what, like a Uber driver, you say, I will work through Upwork, but I'll work only 2 hours a day, or I'll work only on weekends, or I'll work with only 3 customers constantly, or I'll quit my full-time job and focus. These are the opportunities to me. And if I meet someone who's young into, let's say, intermediate engineering or degree and still not yet entered corporate, I would strongly recommend this kind of a career. And how important it is for us to keep looking at this global, this phenomenon will increase. Giri, you want to say something else? So again, different products and stuff. The reason I'm doing this team to inspire you that there are more opportunities across the globe that when you learn well, you could apply and ensure that it comes out in a productive manner. And here's your office. So you learn here and you go here and work. That's what we say. And we want to prepare for that. Any questions, team? So team, here are the details of the different topics that we have kind of outlined that we believe. Krishna, why don't you quickly go through this list once and talk about what was there. So some of the things that we missed speaking about should be here.
Like this is a course content, so just go through this course content about digital marketing, branding and training. So firstly, we go through that introduction, course overview, and what are the tools, what are the best tools are using in digital marketing, like lot of tools is there. So out of these tools, we give 5 best tools referring to you, and marketing fundamentals, like how to create content, how to find your audience online, like that. It's coming under marketing fundamentals, and then market research, how the competitors are doing, like how to do online survey, analysis of survey results, market research, like things in market research. And then coming under the email marketing, how to do email marketing, like capture the more leads and promoting and putting mails and send through CRM. Like that email marketing also have some tools like MailChimp, Zopin, the type of tools, CRM tools is there, like Open Chat, like a lot of tools is there, email marketing. And then copywriting, like copywriting means the buyer persona, like how to write a content is to without like copying through competitors. That's comes under copywriting. Then search engine optimization. We already spoke about search engine optimization, like introduction, overview, how to measure the performance, and how to optimize your home pages. In Search Console, also verify websites. So there's a lot of things. This is a big process in SEO. Search engine optimization takes more time to understand, like analysis the keywords, target keywords, how to target keywords in content, and how to put like tags, like heading tags, HTML tags, and then how to create the campaigns. So these are comes under the SEO, search engine automation. Then going to SMM. In SMM, coming under YouTube marketing. Like in YouTube marketing, also putting a lot of ads, creating ads, and promoting our videos and getting more views on videos what we are creating our like through content. So in that YouTube marketing also, how to set up the YouTube account channel, creating a channel, and optimize how to optimize our videos, like putting tags, descriptions, labels, like thing. And in YouTube also need to do keyword research, because some other some anyone type in YouTube according to keyword like videos thing, then our keyword will be on top. That also it comes on YouTube marketing. And annotations, promotions, analytics. You can measure everything, every video, how much views I am getting, how many likes, how many shares are getting in YouTube videos. So that also we can track through YouTube analytics. And coming under Facebook marketing, Facebook already spoke that in SMM, like free or paid, creating campaign, creating a page, about the page, how to set up in the page, how to set up in the tabs, and caption of the photos, quotes. These are all the comes under the Facebook marketing. So a lot of things you can learn about Facebook marketing here. So these are the basic things that we have put it here. And the same as Twitter marketing also. How Twitter works, 4 ways to more retweets, like 5 ways to promote your Twitter. So these are all the best practices. How to promote our service and products through Twitter, how to do so next sessions we can go through this all these things on day one. And then it's a Quora marketing. This is also one of the way of in social media. In Quora, questions and answers. A lot of people asking questions how to do and how to do all those things. Then we have to answer, put in getting more answers from there also. The Quora is one of the important marketing thing. We get more answers, a lot of clearing our doubts and creating a blog post. So these are the things on Quora marketing. Then Google AdWords, nothing but a PPC, paid advertising in Google, like top 3 searches. So this comes under the PPC. Then Google Analytics finally. Analytics will measure all those things in research, in SEO, SMMS, SMO, all these things comes under the analytics. You can measure each and every pinpoint also you can measure with the Google Analytics tool. So completely these are the course content. We can go through one by one to next classes.
And it's a very interesting one, Steve. You know how visitors come, will they come from their mobile device or desktop? Which country are they joining? How long are they there? What is the bounce rate? It's a science by itself. And you know, someone who spent 6 months learning and working on this have created their own capability that they can deliver to multiple customers directly. Or through a channel like us, where we are front-ending and getting customers, and we have a good pool of team who's well prepared on all these topics. This is amazing. Google, when we say Google Analytics, it is analytics in general. When we look at Google and its inbuilt tools, we will know and understand how to use analytics. Over every tool comes with analytics these days. AdWords, phenomenally important. I think we're talking about Quora is question and answer,
Yes,
Q&A,
yes.
like Stack Overflow and all that. How do we get our brand name popular, right? Twitter marketing, Facebook marketing, YouTube marketing, search engine optimization. I'm sure there are more and more. And the way we would love to do it, team, is always through a project. It cannot be just done. So, team, now a quick question to the audience. I don't know if there's a poll for it, but let me see if there is. I don't think there is. Manage polls. Let me see if I can quickly. Any questions while we kind of get you to another poll, team? I launched a new poll on your view at your end. Do you wish for a career in digital marketing? No, this is not like a $40, $50 per hour pay jobs. This is more like $20 an hour jobs, but you build authority. Is this something that you look at? Maybe not as a full time, maybe as an addition. Because even if I spend 6 months, 1 year as a digital marketer and brand and then I go for web development or mobile app development or Java or testing or anything, there is already a certain principles that you know. We know that you really could work on that. Team, I need this polls to be completed. Can I request everyone to please fill in? We just got 33% votes. I'm going to close the poll in 5 seconds. It's a simple question in front of you. I've got about 67% votes. I'm going to close it now, team. Thank you. And here are the results at your end, team. Glad that no one said no way, because some of us are very clear. I don't want it. I have a different, like I'm in medicinal doctor line. Why will I even be in such a thing? I'm totally away. 25% of you are not sure because you still don't know. Absolutely fine, and I like that because you at least giving it a thought. Looks interesting. Maybe I can sit at home, learn things, and work for only 3 hours or 4 hours a day. Decide what time I want to start, what I want to do, and powerful. And if my intent is very simple, team, I'll tell you my clear intent. What we're planning to do. I'm planning to build a virtual team of maybe 200 members who are digital marketers and branders. This also includes web developers, mobile app developers, graphic designs, SEO, SMO, PPC, SMM, everything. And in such a way that we're not saying that we will compete with Upwork. I don't think I can compete with Upwork. They may have 100,000 users. I would like to have 100 perfect users, perfect engineers, or analysts who can do these roles. And that company team will be like Uber for you, where you keep getting work. And in today's world, team, I don't believe anymore in physical working spaces. We all need to learn how we can work from home and deliver some immense value. All that you need to do when you're working from home, concept is very simple. Always imagine that your webcam is on, your mic is on, and your screen is shaking. You'll be awesome working from home after that. Once you realize that I am always I'm live, that's it. Building such career and staying team is very easy. Now, what happens for me, let's say I want to go and get a Java development project. It's a big application I need to develop. Or let's say someone says do it in Python. What happens? It'll be maybe a $200,000 project. And they will compete, they will look at big organizations who can do it so. So whenever it comes to more complex structures, they try and go to professional organizations like, let's say, Accenture Consulting or IBM or Infosys or TCS and so on. When it comes to such skills, people go for freelancers. So this freelancer is a beautiful thing. I think I would love you to be a freelancer with this specialized skill, and we would love to friend and give you opportunities. And that is where I think there's a phenomenal roadmap. And if we can build 100 people, not saying let's have 10,000, 100 strong members. Maybe they're only working on weekends. Maybe it's a second job for them. Maybe they're fully there 20 hours a day. It's their call. And that is what I want to build. And I think this training opportunity will give us the first 20-25 members who we can deploy. The reason our training becomes important so that everyone works in the same process, same methodologies. We don't want to have different styles of working. So keeping that commonality, some process, structure to this whole madness is that office, is that company, right? That's for us. We want to keep things in a nice bundle. Alright, great. So I'm going to hide this actually, and I think we're good with the poll. And I'm assuming team, no questions at this point in time. Thank you all for joining. We'll look forward to you hopefully seeking a career in digital branding, and you would eventually see that there are very, very interesting things. I potentially see, team, that you can sit at home and easily do a $30,000-$40,000 per year salaries with this kind of job. Sit at home and sing. These are all sit at home jobs. And believe me, once you have an appetite for it, there are some amazing market jobs when you see like Dice and all that. It's not bad to maybe go to dice.com and search for digital marketers. I don't know if this takes me to India or US, because right now we're doing it from India. See. digital. I'm gonna change the location. Digital marketing. All right. And I'm not gonna use this. Come on. Let's say this I put as uh, uh, two keyboards. Find tech jobs. Let's see. This is around my area in Los Angeles. The 387 positions: digital marketing analyst, senior director of digital marketing, pay-per-click manager, digital marketing. And all of these are the Torrance, Manhattan Beach, California, Glendale. Immense team, social media specialist. So right from starting with freelance work from home for 6 months, 1 year, to a full-time amazing job. Like I showed many individuals career in software testing who were never in IT and came to IT to software testing. This is another line team where I believe strongly that you could start working. See, email marketing specialist. This is an email marketing specialist. So how much will they pay? Let's see. The creative group. $40 to $50 per hour. Full time. And look at this. Email marketing specialist, right? Analysis, automated database development metrics, QA testing, Salesforce, scheduling, testing. Why are they using testing team so much? We'll see. There is a lot of link team. All end of it is trying to A/B testing. We know it's just how we additional skills. See all this here. Lead QA testing of all IT fixes and enhancements pertaining to search engine optimization efforts. So when we do SEO on a website, we do on page and off page. On page is we're changing our own website. So if the content marketing team or digital marketing is changing website, we need to test it. So that is where perfect. See? So you doing and knowing a little bit of testing, this is amazing. I don't know how many of you know team, any org was not built for software test automation. It was built to automate a digital marketing process where I know that I need to post one video. Where on in my Facebook, in my YouTube, in my LinkedIn, in my Twitter, in my so and so and so and so 20. So the team has created now where I just give the content, what is the title, what is the video, what is the text, and it goes log into each post and come back. To automate our daily process of activities in digital branding is what ITeLearn was actually created. Like automation. Now to say that, oh, this steps, did it work or not, is it a defect or not, is testing. So that's how it became automation testing. Now, look at this they're also talking, everything you do, end of it, we need to get it into the testing.
Like it seems any other.
Yeah. See, that's what they're doing. You do everything, end of it, I want to make sure. This is so cool, team. I'm really inspired. I did not know that there are so many opportunities. Director of marketing, email marketing manager. Let's go to some other company. All are coming from the TCG. Marketing automation specialist. Let's see this. $75,000 per annum, full time. Telecommuting not available, travel not required. They need you to be there. We're looking for marketing specialist day-to-day life. Salesforce Marketing Cloud. They're using, so if you know Salesforce, great. See, as part of digital marketing, we'll also teach you email marketing. Right from what I'm doing in MailChimp team in entry to IT to some very amazing tools like Infusionsoft that we use. Amazingly powerful. That is email marketing, CRM, e-commerce, all built into one platform. And then there's Salesforce, the market leader in CRM and sales management. And I've been a Salesforce user for about 3-4 years when I was account manager in IT companies. So for you to become a Salesforce user is not rocket science. This is part of digital marketing. So whatever I was teaching next in entry to IT, web development, mobile app development, all of this is part of it. And look, nice 75,000 jobs. All they need is smart individual who knows tools, who knows systems, methodologies, and processes, and can implement it. And it is so nicely measurable every day that today we'll know, oh, you know what, I think this is not working, let's change it. Within seconds, a business can take intelligent decision of where to put money, where to put ads, stop this campaign, do that campaign. What is this? Senior systems engineer, global business distribution, digital operation, software developer. This is nice. Now this is DICE. Then let's look at, for example, in India, we see Naukri.com. All right. Now what are we looking at? Digital marketing. Nice. Location. Let's put Hyderabad. Search. Digital marketing executive, 1 to 3 years experience, 10 to 20 years digital marketing manager. Salary, this is 1.5 to 3 lakhs per annum. These are all starting level jobs. Look at 4 to 9 years, 8 lakhs, 15 lakhs. Nice, see. Amazing careers. And how many jobs are there here? Wow, 772 jobs. It is an amazing field. End of it.
And I want to add something, Karthik.
Sure.
I mean, they do not depend on any other company also. I mean, they can have their own business. They can set up their website like, I mean, they don't need to have any coding language also. I mean, they can create on WordPress and they can create their own content and they can sit from home and create the images and YouTube videos, all those things, and they can put on this website and they can apply for AdSense.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, that is a better way. I mean, they can get the amount from Google.
Right. Did you hear that team edition? Like, how can we get more money?
Yes.
I create a regular blog, and like Krishna was saying, there's a company with the 5 crores of one blog. You create your own content, anything, be cooking videos or kids playing videos or general writing, fiction, whatever you do, and you put it up, let visitors come, and you put advertisements and you make money. I remember when still I was doing YouTube ads, right? When QTP learn account before, I was getting about $1,200 to $1,500 every month from YouTube. Why? Because visitors are coming watching the videos, they're also clicking on the ad. YouTube is sharing the revenue with you. Because YouTube does not own the content, it's just a medium. So it has to share with the content provider. We provide the content. So you're saying, I don't need a job.
Yes.
I can do this digital marketing and branding, and without a customer, Google be my customer, YouTube or Facebook be my customer, I'll make money.
Yes.
Perfect, no? How much do we need to make? Let's say they talk about 25,000 rupees salaries. We can easily make that money.
Yeah, but they need to have digital marketing idea, like SEO, SEM, how to promote, how to write the content, how to insert the website, I mean content into the website.
Correct.
They need to have some idea on that, then they can proceed to have their own business.
Fantastic. And that's what I'm trying to do also, we empower each of them to be able to do this. That becomes very critical for us. So nice. I'm in love with this field. See, just look at, imagine the beauty. I can take a very specialized 3 months, 6 months training, sit at home across the globe, very professionally, get your mic set, webcam, and start working. I don't care if I'm 10th fail or I'm an IIT grad.
Yeah, I have seen some videos in Telugu also. I mean, one guy is earning nearly 2 to 5 lakhs per month. Just you don't have any knowledge on software or something else. He's 10th failed and he's researching more and he's creating his own ideas and putting in video.
Wow.
He's earning nearly 2 to 5 lakhs. He's just owning some internet shop, that's it.
Yeah, what is the, do you know the name? It's a YouTube channel.
I forgot his name, but
That's fine. That's amazing. I'm really.
I think
See,
and go to some
if you look
or
at
something
these
like that.
requirements, this Hyderabad is 769 compared to Bangalore and all. Is Hyderabad more popular in digital marketing and branding than other?
Yes, nowadays it's coming, startups are more.
But NCR also I saw a lot. Delhi, Gurgaon, Hyderabad region.
Karthik, can you open YouTube once?
Sure.
Vikramaditya.
I see.
I mean, he is working in bank. I mean, he is different person.
Okay, some other thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy.
Okay.
He is working in bank as an assistant manager in his SBI, but he's doing as a part time. He's researching all Mahabharata or something interesting stories, and he's just making a video and putting it on YouTube. That is one kind of marketing, and he said
4 days ago, 222,000
yeah.
views. And now look at this gentleman, for example. I think it does not matter. See, 752,000 views. Let's look at about. We'll know a lot about this channel. They've got 651,000 subscribers, 62 million views, and this gentleman
He just
joined
started
2.5 years ago.
The person I was talking about, 10th fail, right? I mean, I did not remember his name.
But what does it teach? Maybe we can see that.
Hafiz, I think. Hafiz. Hafiz. Tech. Telugu. Tech. Yeah, this guy.
This guy?
Yes.
So, wow.
He just puts, I mean, he just researches something new, technologies. Yeah, that is 5 lakh subscribers.
C tutorial in Telugu.
He's 10th grade and he's doing videos on C language.
So
nice.
amazing. See, and I believe me, team, this is a big thing.
Yes.
Because now we are talking to a lot of people in Bangladesh and they want us to maybe translate in Bangladesh. So that's a need because people. But the problem is if I teach people C in Telugu, alright, will they come and work in Telugu? No. Then why should you teach in Telugu?
Understanding.
Don't I feel that I feel more comfortable that way myself? I mean, if you want to do a programming and sit in Telugu school, where is Telugu medium programming comes? The concept that I'm giving you is just done and keywords is all tasks. Okay, this A, B, C, D like that. For that language irrespective, kids to adults they can use. But if you want to write a program, you cannot learn in Telugu, guys. Now see, how can you write it? Now maybe this audio is it. I think everything is same. It's just see what is saying. This either style, other style. Like what this comes, that comes. So that won't people know that English? You don't need a theme. Please don't do that. I think this is incorrect. You have to grow them up to learn basics. Why use English extensively? Use more what is written there. See characters. Very nice. But I like the way very passionately, it's nicely targeted. I'm very impressed, very impressed. And so this says a lot.
Yeah.
This is less than 2% dislikes. Typically up to 10% dislikes is standard for any video. This is just 2%. 34 comments. Very nice.
I mean, the people who studied in government schools, like they
Sure.
don't know any English, I mean, they will be habituated to this, and once they go to MNCs, they can learn in, I mean, talk in English, but they have the knowledge on these languages. That is better.
C++ versus
Yeah.
CPP. So beautiful. It's been ages since I saw the screen.
Yes. The more interesting thing is, I mean, in which way we are interested, we can go ahead and.
Correct. It doesn't have to be IT videos. It can be cooking videos.
Yes.
You know what my dad, daughter and son, they see? This guy even. Come on. Even tube HT. Now, this people, what they do is very simple. See, 2 days ago, 500,000 views.
Yeah.
This is what I look at.
Yeah.
This is how I see. Do you know what they do? Nothing. Siblings, they just go and talk about any new toy, product, dad does a recording, and they go to Disneyland, they go everywhere with handicap. And my kids are hooked to it. They love these people like anything, celebrities. These guys, let's imagine what they're running.
But once creating the video is not enough.
5 million subscribers,
Yeah.
3.3 billion views. What is their content? Yes, just creating content.
Creating the video is not enough. I mean, we need to digital market it. We need to do some keywords research.
Yes.
Put it in Google. I mean, description is very important.
Yeah.
Tags and everything.
Sure.
To have some digital marketing ideas, so we can promote our video or something, website, anything. Then it will come under Google first 1 to 10.
Getting a million view per video per month. Yeah. Take this video. So now, like for example, in this, what are the best strategies we look at? There is a title, there is a thumbnail, and so on. And there's a good description. A lot of links here. Standard. And see 7,450. And these guys make money.
They are mostly targeted the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
That is
That's
more
true.
important. Yeah.
That's true. And they're good. And alright, this is endless. So I think the summary is very simple. I strongly believe in a cross IT career, and unfortunately, people have only focused on development or ERP. Now there's a little bit of web app development, mobile app development. There's too much money in core business. End of the day, what brings sales? Digital marketing. If you're a master at it, you will get the best pay, period. Not an SAP guy, not a Salesforce guy, not a CIO, not a CTO. The guy who brings business to the company will be the richest. That's it. And they can be external, they don't have to be an employee, like you said. Great. So audience, any further questions before we sign out for the day? I'm assuming we're good. We would love to continue to interact, and I'm sure some of you will find a good opportunity to work on this. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye then.